Yo, what's going on, guys? My name's Eclipse, and real quickly before we do get into today's video, yes, I'm still sick, and yes, I still feel like I'm dying, but I'm going to try my best to daily upload. We'll see how this goes. I feel slightly better today than I did yesterday, and I read the comments on yesterday's video, and a lot of you told me to get better, and that video got a lot of likes, and I didn't even ask for likes, so I just wanted to say thank you for that. But in today's video, my buddy Hazard and I were pretty much trying to spawn as many heavy troops in clan battles as possible. So to start the video off, we have a few battles of us trying to spawn like a whole bunch of golems. Then I think we moved on to giant skeletons, and then I think we finished it off with balloons. So the main purpose of today's video is I'm just gonna kind of like highlight the funny moments. So I'm pretty much gonna skip around these battles so you don't have to watch them in their entirety, and hopefully this makes for an entertaining video. Now my buddy Hazard does live stream over on Twitch, so if you want to drop him a follow, I'll be sure to put that link down in my description below. Okay, so this is like right when our first push begins. There's like a minute left in the battle, 2 times elixir is just approaching, and this is our very first attempt at trying to spawn as many golems as possible. Now keep in mind the enemies are not aware of what we're doing, so it kind of works, but it's kind of a fail, so it's pretty funny in the end. You'll end up seeing that, but look at all of the golems we have. We keep cloning them, and then they just take them all out, and then it's kind of over from there. But I'll play that back in slow motion for you guys, just kind of like a look at it. There's all of these damn troops, it looks amazing, and then the next thing you know, they're all kind of gone. Now there isn't really anything else left in this battle, so I'm gonna switch on over to the next one. So in this battle, I'm actually going to be starting off with the very beginning, and we don't get like 20 golems right off the bat. However, I did think like the beginning of this battle was slightly funny, so let me just kind of close out of that. So we have a golem and elite barbarians pushing right off the bat. Like, this is a pretty heavy push. If you're looking at the enemies, they're both just kind of like chilling, not playing too many cards. But at this point, you can see I'm getting enough elixir for another golem. So we have that push up there. So my friend Hazard, he mirrors the elite barbarian. So now we have a lot of elite barbs, and then I mirror the golem to begin another push. So we just have all of these troops right off the bat, and I'm not too sure why. I just thought this was funny because it was like the first push of the game, and the enemies had such a hard time countering it. Now at this point in the battle, there's all of these troops coming towards us, but we still have one golem in the back. We have that giant to defend. There's a witch, a hog rider, a knight. There's pretty much just a whole bunch of troops on the enemy's end, but we're still putting golems on it. We really don't care to win in these battles. We were just on a mission to see how many golems we can get, and if you're looking, the death damage on these golems just took out the entire goblin gang. Now at this point, we have all of these golems down right here, and the enemy, like, they're trying to stop this, but look, we're just mirroring all of these golems. They're doing so much damage. The death damage is just murking all of the troops, and it's just overall like really funny because you've never like seen anything like this before, and I can just imagine how the enemies felt in this situation. Now right here we have a whole bunch of golemites, so we decided to clone the golemites, so we'll be doing that any second now. Sorry for spoiling the video, but look, we cloned the golemites, then we cloned them again, and then the enemy just kind of logged those out. And as far as the rest of this battle goes, it pretty much goes really far into overtime. My buddy Hazard and I didn't really get any more golems down, and we ended up losing with just a few seconds left. Now I actually think that in this battle right here, we got the most troops spawned out of any of the other battles in this video. So right now, there's only like 2 minutes left. We have the first golem pushing, then we put the second golem down, and at this point, we just kind of keep screwing around with our clone spells. So we cloned the troops once, then we cloned them again, then the enemy took out the clones, but we still aren't done yet because we both still have clone spells. So the troops are cloned once again, but my friend still has a clone spell, so he clones them once again. So essentially, we just keep screwing around with golems and giving the enemy a hard time. So at this point, they kind of brought our golem towards the king tower, and it was a major fail. And this right here is when everything goes down. So we have 2 golems down right off the bat. My friend and I both have our clones ready. We both have the mirrors ready. So we are on top of our game. We have 3 golems down right now. My friend clones those. Then he mirrors the clone spell. And then I have my clone spell on top of that. And then the enemy just kind of took them all out like nothing. But we had a lot of golems right there. I'm not too sure on the exact number. I may count it, but I'm really sick and lazy, so I probably won't count it. But you saw, that right there was definitely a lot of golems. And as far as the rest of this battle goes, they pretty much knew they won and we lost. So in this battle right here, my friend and I are trying to take advantage of the giant skeleton. And in my opinion, I think the golems are cool just because they break up in the golemites. But when all of the giant skeletons do go down, you're gonna see how amazing this actually looks. To be completely honest with you guys, I don't think you're ready to witness this. Like, this right here is just going to be absolutely amazing. So we have 3 giant skeletons down. Then we clone all of those. Then we clone them again. Then I actually cloned them again. So look, all of the giant skeletons just go down at once. There's all of the bombs. Like, I'm surprised my iPad didn't crash during this, but from here on out, the battle's pretty much done with. And as this battle progressed, we slowly got some golems, or not golems, some giant skeletons to the tower. There was the first one, but we did not give up because we eventually cloned so many giant skeletons and we got them all to the tower. And out of all the battles we did in this video, this was the only battle that we actually ended up winning. And for the next challenge, my friend and I were attempting to do this with balloons, but this was by far the hardest one because just look what happened at the very beginning of our first attempt. That dude just destroyed 3 balloons with a single rocket. But we did not give up there, and this was just such a fail. So we cloned him, the clones died, we cloned him again, the clones died right away, and we just kept on trying this. But every single person we went against had the tornado, a furnace, or an executioner, and it pretty much made spawning a lot of balloons like impossible. And this right here is actually going to be the final battle of a video. Pretty much a different clanmate accepted the battle, and he had a lava hound on and I had the balloon on, so it was kind of like something a little bit different. And my balloon placement was absolutely horrid, but I placed the balloon down, cloned him, the enemy rocketed it, then like I cloned him again, and still nothing was just like working out for us whatsoever. Pretty much all of the last battles I did, there was always an enemy running splash damage troops, and it made it really hard to get anything done. So guys, I'm actually going to be wrapping up the video here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like down below. Also, I know I said this earlier, but I really do mean it. Thank you for all of the get well soons on yesterday's video. Like, I know it's something little, but it does definitely mean a lot that all of you seem to care about me for some odd reason. Also, special shout out to Hazard for helping me out with today's video. So again, guys, this has been Eclihpse. I really do appreciate all of the support, and peace out.